Welcome back to my channel, my crystal kings and queens. So it has definitely been a while since I've been back on, so I wanted to go ahead and just kind of quickly share with you all the crystals that I have been carrying into the new year, and I guess for the past week. So for starters, I actually just grabbed these last night, but I just really felt the need to have them. And they are my, what is this? I don't know what that is. I don't know. Anyways, sorry. But they are my garnets. This one, uh-oh. Let's not start this. They all want to start rolling now. Stay together. Okay, so this one is, I think, my favorite of them all, but I wish I had a much more natural lighting as opposed to this warm light. Just kind of working with what I have at the moment, but this is my favorite, I'm sure. Oh wait, is that, wait, no, this might not be it. It might be the other one. Yeah, because it doesn't have the brown. It might be this one. Is it this one? I think it's this one. Oh my god, I could have lied. One of these got the brown in them, and I have no idea which one it is. See, this is what happens when you get a few of the same types of crystals. Like, they may look the same, but there is clearly something that makes them different. Allows you to depict one from the other. So it's this one. It's this little area here. Like, you have this gleam. I don't know what this is. It just kind of reminds me of something that I'd find in a labradorite. And then this brown area here. Like, I love it. It's my favorite. It's my favorite garnet. I'll probably put all of these garnet back except this one here. But I just kind of, felt the urge to grab them and carry them around. So clearly I don't have to have all 18 million of them that I have sitting here right now, but I just grabbed them and went with it. But yeah, this is my favorite one. Now, why exactly I'm carrying garnet at the moment, I'm not sure. Like, there's nothing I'm lacking or missing. It's just, I know garnet brings passion. And, oh gosh, y'all see that? Like, this one has it too. That fire, deep fire red that's just trying to come through. But yeah, I know garnet brings passion, and that's something that I suppose I feel like I'm in need of, in a sense. So, I don't know. I just felt the need to grab, I guess, every single one of these garnets, which is a little crazy, but okay. Let's put that there. And then my last one. I can't remember which garnet I bought first, but wait a minute. I was about to say this one almost looked like a black tourmaline for a second, which is really funny because the lighting just kind of makes it look a lot darker. not darker than it actually is, but it just makes it look so dark that it no longer looks like that deep red. It looks black. Okay, so I'm going to sit those there and grab my next set of crystals that I keep packed away. As usual, I'm just kind of gonna fly through these because if I can actually open the bag, because I'm utilizing one hand. I'm gonna fly through these because these are my normal crystals that I actually keep with me. So this is no stranger to the family and to the channel. One of my favorite celestial quartz, smoky quartz at that. So it's also an anhydro. Don't need to spend too much time there, so I'm gonna sit that to the side and move on to the next crystal I have with me, which is also no stranger to the channel. If I can pull it out, sheesh. Okay, so it is my clear quartz. Now, I stopped carrying this for a while, and I just felt like for a little bit I didn't need it. Now, that didn't necessarily mean I didn't need the clear quartz, but I just didn't need this one. And I think the place that I'm at the moment, like I don't know, the position I'm in at the moment, or I mean, I don't even know what to call it, but just the state of mind that I've inherited just recently, and the things that I've been thinking about, the eventful encounters I've been having, and just so on and so forth. I felt that this crystal was just the better half that I needed. Something that was necessary for me, something that I should have in my pocket while I'm with me. What? A crystal that I should have with me during my day-to-day. So many of you who have seen this crystal, y'all know why it's my favorite, but we're going to go ahead and move on. So it's my clear quartz. Next, I have my and I know this isn't much of a video, but I mean, it's something, and I just kind of felt like getting on because I don't really have, I have just completely tore my entire bag. Like, what in the world is going on here? Look at this foolishness. Like, it is torn. What is going on here? Okay, we can just throw that away. But this is my orange calcite. So I absolutely adore orange calcite. I love it. It is one of my favorites. Calcites are my favorite in general because of the natural raw appeal it has, the organic, wet, juicy look. I can't get enough of it. So this is also not a new crystal. And you know what? Just for random conversation. So I went to the crystal store as of recently in Daytona and stepped in and started having the worst chest pains ever on my left side. Thought it was just me, thought I was just tripping. I have no idea what it was that caused it, what I was feeling, like if it was just too much energy, too much pressure on me. Like, I have no idea. I do know a few months ago I wrote down a list of things that I kind of wanted to withhold from, refrain from, you know, try to do a little better about. And crystal shopping was one of those things. So I put on that list that I wouldn't go crystal shopping for like 6 months, or at least 6 months. And I believe it's only really been 2 months since writing that list down and, you know, being as specific as such with my crystals. And so since then, I hadn't been in a crystal store. But then 3 days ago or so, I went to Daytona and went into the rock shop, or that's what it's called, but the crystal store there, and just had the worst chest pains ever on my left side, and was just like, I just can't take it, I can't tolerate it, it's time for me to go. Obviously, again, I thought I was tripping, so before leaving, looped back around, went into the crystal shop again, and immediately my chest started hurting again in that same spot, and I just could not take it. It was very intolerable, just almost unbearable. So I was just like, you know what, it's time to go, and had to leave. Now, back to my day as of yesterday, before work and whatnot, I went to the crystal store here, back at home, and that, I have been thinking about this crystal store. It's Earth Gifts. I've been thinking about this crystal store for a minute. It's just been on my mind. I'm like, I'm gonna go. I feel like something's pulling me there. I just need to go. And I went, and literally not even 5 minutes, I couldn't stand the feeling I got in less than 5 minutes. I got the same exact feeling in my chest, that same pain in my chest that I had gotten in Daytona walking into the crystal shop here. And that pain, oh my, I can't even describe it. It was just, it hurt so much. I was like, I could barely swallow, I could barely think. I had to leave. Like, I stayed in that crystal store no longer than 5 minutes. Couldn't have even been 5 minutes before I had to walk out. I was just like, it's just too much. So I don't know what that means. I don't know what that is, but having chest pains on my left, blah, 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 I can't even get it together. It's so early in the morning. Having chest pains on my left side, like near that heart region. I have not a single clue what that could mean, what it could be, but like, legit, since writing that list, I have not been in a crystal shop to my knowledge, or that I can remember. And now, since going into it, or going into the crystal shops within the new year, for the first time this year, or first, well, yeah, when I was back in Daytona, and then when I came back home, I can't bear the pain of being in a crystal shop longer than 5 minutes. So I believe I guess I won't be going into a crystal shop for a while. But needless to say, that's just kind of what I wanted to say, what I wanted to tell you all. I don't really know what it means. If you all have a guess, or, you know, an idea, you're more than welcome to let me know. But let's go ahead and complete the rest of this video, because I'm doing a lot more than I intended. So, or doing a lot more talking than I intended. I didn't want this to be a long video by any means at all. So all right, next crystal we have here, had to carry my amethyst. So this is by far one of my favorite amethysts as of recent. because of the Super 7 that it has in here, and it was such an unexpected find. I do have a video on that, so if you have not seen that video, you're more than welcome to go and check that out, to hear my story is what I was trying to say before I just randomly got kicked out of the video. So this is, again, one of my favorite amethysts, and I just absolutely adore it. I love it so much, not to mention because of its unordinary hue that it has. It's not that natural purple that a lot of the amethysts carry. You would think this probably stayed out in the sun too long, so it has a very slight purple hue, but it's so subtle and soft that it's just kind of hard to tell. It looks more black in the dark, or in the non-natural setting or non-natural lighting, more of this warm lighting that I have here, so it doesn't look as purple as it usually would or could. But needless to say, it is my favorite amethyst at the moment. Y'all know I am just like, I've not been the best at naming my crystals, but like I'm always like, I really want to name them. It just helps personalize them for me, and allows me to feel closer to them. So I definitely need to get back to it. I've come up with so many different names for these two in specific, and like they never stick. It's just like it's never the right name. So I'm going to revisit that for these two, and then definitely come up with a name for this beauty here for sure. And then the last crystal that I have that I will go ahead and pull. I have been carrying this crystal so close to me, and the things that has been happening, you all would not believe. I'm just like, I can't get enough of this very last crystal. I cannot get enough of it. Forgive me for all the movement and motion. So I just recently did a video on this crystal, and it is my rose quartz, my natural rose quartz with smoky quartz and citrine infused or mixed, or I don't know, whatever. But it's 3 crystals in one, pretty much. And if you have not seen the video where I share my story and reflect on what this crystal has brought or what has happened via my dreams, I believe I talked about my dreams in that last video. You're more than welcome to go check that video out. I'll probably just have to link the 2 videos from this video, or the video where I talk about this crystal in specific, and then my video where I share my story about my amethyst. So I'll probably just link all of those or attach it to this video. Anyways, back to this baby here. There is so much that has come from this crystal. It is absolutely unbelievable. On top of the dreams that I get with it, the sensations, but also the very unexplainable yet well received events and connections that this crystal, I don't want to say that this crystal has brought me, but that I've experienced since owning this crystal has been beyond what I thought would or could have happened. So also the really great financial gains and moments that I've had is it's just unexplainable. So this crystal is just, it's been something else. It's been a blessing for sure having this crystal around me. When I initially purchased it, I was told that it is my weapon of choice, and it really has been since getting it. Like, this crystal has, it's so much has happened since I've owned it. So I'm just really grateful for it, and I'm very appreciative of it. So you can go and check that story out. I think I mentioned in the story, or in my blah, 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 let me get it together. I think I mentioned in my video that I would make a part 2, and I'm pretty sure I will, because again, like I said, so much has happened since recording that first video that I feel like it's just almost right that I do a part 2, sharing with you all the things that has happened since owning this crystal, or since spending more time with it. So I'll definitely do that. There's so much I need to do, actually, but that's neither here nor there. So I just wanted to get on and share with you all the crystals that I am carrying, or have been carrying since this new year. Again, I'm probably going to definitely minimize my garnet selection. That way I'm not carrying all of them at once. But I just wanted to share with you all what I have and what I'll be carrying probably for the next few weeks or so. So again, thank you all as always for rocking with me, literally, and thank you for just continuing to grow with me. I love you all so very much. I hope you all are having a wonderful, favorable, and blessed rest of your day. I hope you're also having an amazing new year. So let's all continue to stay safe and just enjoy, you know, the blessings that we have here in front of us. You know what I mean? So I'm not going to keep talking. I love you all so, so very much. Crystal kisses and royal blessings. See ya.